Story time about how Manjaro fell into my life 3.5 years ago on a dog's TikTok account. Issues with weight for me began when I was about 20 years old. I had already had my two children. I had had an emergency gallbladder removal and an emergency C-section. The next 10 years of my life is when I really started to have a war with my body. I would gain lbs, I would lose lbs, and then I would gain them back with it. During this time, my mental health was at the lowest. Fast forward to 2021, where things just got worse. During that year, we bought and we sold our house, but in the process, we almost became homeless. We also lost our dog, one dog shortly after moving into our house, and then our second dog passed about 2 months later. The depression really set in, and at that point, I realized that I needed a companion. I ended up getting Osiris, and Osiris is just the sweetest dog. He is very spunky, and I decided that I'm going to go on this app and start sharing about him. I started sharing little cute videos of him on a separate account that I have, and I start to realize how happy I feel. Fast forward to summer of 2022, and the weight just continues to pile on. I find randomly, not ever looking for, a doctor who was talking about how Manjaro was going to change everything. So just like any other sane person on the internet, I immediately go to the comments because I'm so skeptical. What is this? Some people are talking about it, how they have heard about it, but they wouldn't do it. There was so much hate, but there were people who also, like me, were looking for an option. So I call my physician and I ask for Manjaro, and they laugh at me and they say, "We told you to diet and exercise. I don't have 6 weeks. I have no patience." And I went back to the comments. I found a telehealth and I thought to myself, oh my God, I'm gonna get scammed for $35. Hindsight is 2020. I was freaking out over $35. It was all virtual, and they say, yes, you qualify for this medication. I immediately get to the pharmacy. I'm excited. Hopefully this is it, only to be told it's $1,200. Your insurance does not cover this. Walked out of the pharmacy devastated, not knowing what the next option was gonna be. Like any smart person on TikTok, I went back to the comments. The comments were people that would tell you how to get the $25 savings card that they used to have. I immediately ran home, printed it, and went right back to that pharmacy and gave it to them, and they gave me the box. I ran like hell. And I really sat at home thinking to myself, oh my God, I'm really gonna do this. I had not seen any other girl that looked like me, spoke like me, had a background like me, sharing their journey, and I decided to share my whole story. And yeah, life does not look the same after finding a video on a dog's TikTok account, not looking for this at all. So 3.5 years later, I call it, I don't know, divine intervention. I think I am right where I need to be at. And I want to know from you, how did you find your journey? Because mine certainly found me.